Hello, Jeff. Hi, my name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, and here we go. I'm going to come back to this, Northern Colorado's roofing experts, but this website is beautiful. It really is. It's very architectural. It's got good color scheme, nice big print. People can read it. Um, but to be honest, I'm not really here about the aesthetic part of it because the aesthetic part was something that your web designer did so that people would want to click on things when they got here. And trust me, it's a beautiful site. People will click all over this to get in and see what's going on. But I can also tell you that what's inside of your website is exactly what will cause them to come here or not come here. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to do it step by step. Now, the first thing I do is I go to this. This is a paid tool called Ahrefs. It shows me a bunch of the metrics of your website. The second thing I do is I go and I look at a map of the surrounding area like Masonville or Severance. The third thing I do is I go and I do a Google search for Fort Collins, Colorado roofer. Now, in this part, I'm going to have to try not to put you to sleep when I describe how Google works. But the Google algorithm decides where absolutely everything in a Google search goes, from first to second to third to fourth and so on. So the Google algorithm is not something unknown. It's something that we know. We know how it works and we know how to satisfy it. So satisfying it is the difference between being here and being way down there. Now, I'm going to show you what those are. Now, and these are things you can do yourself, honestly. But the first thing is fill out a business profile on Google. A Google business profile will get you here. Anybody who is not here might not have filled one out or didn't do it thoroughly, because I can tell you that the Google algorithm rewards thoroughness. So you want to fill it out thoroughly. But I will tell you that it does take some expertise and some experience to fill it out well and, at your own risk. Now, underneath the map pack is something that we call the organic searches. Now, the organic searches are, again, something that is determined by the Google algorithm, but these are wholly without having any other influence on like having filled out the profile. Just regular sites that Google has determined their value. Now, it says that they want to offer you the most relevant sites possible. That's what Google's goal is. But to be honest, relevance is something that they don't own, because I want somebody who's going to be absolutely the best roofer. And they are going to give you somebody who has the best metrics of that what satisfies their algorithm. In other words, they're going to give you the company that has the best website. Now, I would rather have the best roofer, and to hell with the website, but it's Google. They are the gorilla in the search world, and when the gorilla wants to dance, yep, you dance like a hell. It's just, you get it in there and you dance, dance, dance. But here we go. The first thing that I find in the organic searches, of course, is the Better Business Bureau. They have a lot of ways to satisfy the algorithm without even trying. The first actual roofer that I find is Premier Roofing. Now, they say that they are a Fort Collins roofer near you. But I think if you know anything about them, you know that they have offices all over the Southwest. And that doesn't necessarily make them a roofer near you. It means they have a branch near you. But here we go, your neighborhood roofer, Fort Collins Premier. All you have to do is put it on a web page to say that it is true, and that's what the Google algorithm believes. You just have to say that this is true. Now, I'm going to show you your website, and I'm going to tell you that Google likes content. That's one of the reasons that they have an algorithm, is in order to look at the content. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy and paste your whole website there into this word counter. You have 404 words. Now I'm going to go do the same thing with Premiere. Copy and paste. Now they have 478. Now I can tell you that as algorithms go, algorithms like more. More is better for an algorithm. So 478 beats 404. But Google really wants 1,500 words on your homepage. That is absolutely true. And if you get 1,500 words, and it's not hard to do, I've seen many sites with that and more on it, and they're still beautiful sites. Uh, uh, but you want to have 1,500 words or more for Google to consider you an actual contender in the algorithm race. So you're about 1,100 words behind. Easy to make up. Now I'm going to show you this tool again. These are the keywords, because I told you that all words are not equal here. These are the keywords that you have on your website. You have one keyword on your website. Now, a keyword is they take all of the results from a Google search, they look at every single website that comes up under this search, they extract all of the words from it, and then they order them by from most appearing to least. And the word that appears the most, for instance, it might be roofer, that is the first keyword, and then second and third, and so on. Now, your keywords are important because that's exactly what people are typing into a Google search. So you have one keyword, and Premier has 2,300. There's a little bit of catching up to do there. But here are their keywords. Now, these are going to, let's see here if I can order them by volume. Um, yeah, I think I have. Oh, no, there we go. So these are the most requested words in a search, roofer near me. That's probably why they have the roofer near me on the Google search, because they're exactly, satisfying that request of the Google algorithm. Roofing, roofing companies, roofer near me, roofing company, see, singular and plural. There's all sorts of variations, and the algorithm really rewards thoroughness. For an algorithm, it doesn't know the difference between the word companies and company. Those are two different searches as far as it's concerned. Here's the deal. If you were to tell your web designer, I want the phrase gorillas love bananas on my website. Now, somebody who is, searching from South America, who puts gorillas like bananas into a search engine, is going to say, why is Jefe's Roofing from Colorado showing up on this search? Well, it's because you have it on your website. Now, the inverse is true also. If you don't have it on your website, you're not going to show up. These keywords are all words from your industry. It's not just the word roofing. It's going to have gutters. It's going to have tile. It's going to have TPO. It's going to have all of the words that you guys use. Now, I don't know what your words are because I'm not in your industry, but you know what they are. You can figure those out and you can put them in your website. That will help you in your quest to get more money and traffic to your website. Now, the second thing I'm going to show you is the backlinks. You have 5 backlinks. Now, a backlink is where you appear on another website that refers back to you. And it has a link so that they can follow that link to you. Now, one of the ways you can do that is like getting on Angie's List, for instance, or yellowpages.com. Let me show you what they have. They have indeed.com, which means they were hiring, I guess. Homeadvisor.com, Crunchbase, yellowpages.com, This Old House, Super Pages. Now, a bunch of these are in the 90s. These are listed in by rating. They have 90. Indeed has 92 out of 100, meaning that it is a trusted website because the domain rating shows the strength of a domain's backlink profile compared to the others in the database on a 100-point scale. So, in other words, as far as companies that offer jobs go, Indeed is one of the highest rated ones at 92 out of 100. Fortune magazine is probably also highly rated. They have lists, and so on and so on. You want to have your lion's share of your backlinks in the 90s, 70s, and 80s. Anything below that is like espionage.com. I don't even know what that is. If you do, good on you, but I don't. So these are backlinks. Now you need to get on more backlinks. That's not hard to do, something you can do yourself. But here's the deal. This is where the rubber hits the road. your backlinks together with your keywords are what the Google algorithm is looking for, and your traffic last month, traffic meaning the number of times somebody clicked on you as a result of a Google search, was 0. And I'm not saying that to be snarky. I'm going to show you what the difference is by being at the high on the list. Their traffic was 8,900. Now you don't have to get up to that number in order to be successful in the Google world, but I can tell you the 8,900 is uh, uh, more likely to get an estimate request, more likely to get a potential customer, more likely to make some money off of your website. And this all has to do with the placement that you get in a Google search. Now, you want to be up near the top, and I don't find you at all. And that's because the Google algorithm has not been satisfied. So I can tell you that you probably would prefer to spend more time roofing than digging around in the guts of your website. Your web designer is the painter in the auto body shop. We are the mechanics. We know what needs to go inside. And that's why I think if you give Eric a call, if what I've said to you makes sense, and being at the top of a Google search, you and I both know how much we use Google to search for anything in our life, then it might be something worthwhile for you to do, to give him a call, and he would be glad to guide you through the next steps. Now, I hope that you found this informative. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.